Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and in this stream we're going to be looking at Perfect Shot, and we're going to be looking at going into there, and it's actually open this time. So just to spoil it straight away, we are going to be doing a sun run. Now, quick disclaimer, this stream could be full of failure and regret. We shall see. I'm going to show you the techniques that I've used to get Perfect Shot, and it's basically making use of the global sun run. Perfect Shot being every single shot during a fully completed run is a headshot. Now, we've covered steady hands already, and I've got that one live by making use of the actual normal run. Whereas, as far as Perfect Shot is concerned, I couldn't replicate getting Perfect Shot the same way as I got Steady Hands, basically doing one headshot and then using magic. The other problem that you have with doing it on a normal run is you could do one headshot and then skip through the levels, but you'd still have to take the bosses on, and you'd still have to get a headshot on every boss every time, and that's not easy. So what's the next easiest thing? Well, it's the sun run. Now, what class are we going to go for? It's going to be about doing one headshot and then literally kind of rooftop hopping, if anybody's familiar with IDU. I don't know if you guys know what game that is. We're literally just going to be skipping through the level. So anything that's heavy weapon rise is kind of right out. We don't need anything along those lines. What we need is either good cards and cash or survivability. I think that's a word. And what better class than the assault, because its bonus is a health bonus. This is just the way that I think about it anyway. So, let's get our gear. Don't forget the cash. We might need that. There is 0 point in us buying anything from old Jude. Reason being is because none of this is really going to help us. The only thing that might would be a deployable dummy, but we can't always guarantee that that's going to show up in the shop. So I don't think that's really going to help us, and because I'd like to make this as recreatable as possible. The other thing that but the cash is still useful, and hopefully I'll show you why. We are going to need to load up though, just in case. But we're literally going to get those headshots and then on the first enemy, and that's it. We're done. So, first things first, we are going to head to this one. Okay, well, we'll see that when we get there. I've always started off with 0, but I always assumed that it was because I forgot to pick it up. But we'll see if I've got maximum. Let's show you that off as well. I've got maximum gold unlocked for the assault class. If you're going to do this, I'd suggest you do the same. We'll find out whether that's relevant in a minute. The other one as well that I would recommend is get maximum on the passive, because that will give you the biggest bonus of health starting out. And also, no, they haven't. And get the maximum health bonus from Dirty Prudence as well. And anything else that you can get from her, because all of it's going to make things easy. But the whole point is making ourselves survivable. Now, before we go in, one last, I think is quite an important detail. I've put it on anyway because stick drift, basically. There is a setting within here. Got to find it first. It's buried. No, it's not there. What we are wanting to put on is no turn on dash. Now, I think that's quite an important one. The amount of times, due to me not being as precise as I can be with the stick, and also just stick drift in general. Both of my sticks are, especially my right one, is starting to play up now. I am on the fast track for it never working again by cleaning it out with spirits and various bits and pieces. It's only ever a temporary solution. It's good at the moment, but it's only going to get worse. I would recommend putting that on because basically what it means now is you're not able to turn at the same time as teleporting. Yeah, no worries, Kicking. We'll be, hopefully, we'll have done it already. We'll be done, and you'll come back and we'll be doing something else. Here's hoping. So I would first off turn that off, and the reason being is because of you don't want to be, whilst trying to make these quick teleports, turning mid-teleport, basically. I think it's quite a good feature to have because there's no reason for you to turn whilst you're trying to teleport. It's just something that's going to get in the way. Right. Now, this is the problem with this, is we're going to be doing sewers, and you'll see the problem quite quickly. That problem is, sewers doesn't have any verticality to it, really, and it doesn't have any thing other than the pathways and the passages to go down that are set in front of you. So to be clear, the best places to do this technique would be on Old Forest, Mountain. I haven't tried it on the Abyss, but I don't think that one would be too difficult. Basically, any level that is quite wide, because basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to go in here, we're going to loot what we can whilst we're safe. Oh, that's point. Okay, quite right, Fee. You don't take your money into here. This is a godsend. The only reason why I went for the Assault class is because of the additional health that you start out with, and you can actually start out with, I think, 50 if you've got the Assault class to max and all the other bits and pieces to max. It might be 45. Getting a health pack straight off the bat is awesome. The other thing to note as well, I have got the game, hopefully. Why am I on +1? Because I completed it last time I did a run. Okay, don't do what I've done. Set the game to easy. I've actually got it on normal. Fucking idiot. Right. So, what we're going to do, first enemy that we come across, we are literally going to put a headshot in him. We're also going to try and loot what we can, where we can. We only want one enemy, thank you very much. Make sure it's a soldier, not a rat. You will do nicely. Now hold still. Take your time, get those headshots. Right, that's it now. No more shots are to be fired. That's useful. And basically what we're going to try and do is stay out the way of anything and everything, and we are literally just going to skip through the level. Now, we want to try and get what loot we can. We want to try and get things and stuff, but health now is the mainstay of what we are trying to preserve, and we're literally just going to skip through the level. Now, the one thing that I have found that you can sometimes kind of do is when you've skipped through the level, the enemies will... they'll still be active, but they can't always pursue you because there isn't always a path. In some circumstances, like they can't get over that, it's worth coming back and checking the bits and pieces you just sprinted through to see if there's anything to loot. Because if there is anything to loot, we want it. We want gold. We want medikits. We'll get those by looting. If you can pop the chests, the loot chests, and it's safe, do so. Don't do what I just did and expose yourself. You're better off just running, because you'll lose less life that way. I'm being greedy. I'm being a little filthy loot goblin, as per bloody usual. And it's not going to do me any favours either. Right. If any of these people ask for your medikit, tell them no. I don't want this. Okay, so the other thing that you can do as well is with areas that are quite populated, if you get the guard's attention, or the enemy's attention, and then come away, there's the possibility that he might go out and fight them for us. Go on, Adamsy Rick. Get in there and defend my honour. Good man. Keep going. That's it. Get that line. No, it's fine. No, you get on with it. Get on with it. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to lure them all to this gate. And then what you want to do is time your teleport with their shots. I mean, if he's going to kill them, that'd be nice. But again, you can't always rely on them. And go. Ow. Ow. Fuck. That was really bad. But we've got a medikit. We should be fine. There goes the gun. So as I said, this isn't going to be particularly easy. I don't expect to do it first time. But we do have many hours to spend trying, so... And once we get it, it should be fairly quick. Now, the thing that you can get away with here... I ain't got time for this. Oh, actually, no, we're behind the gate, aren't we? So we're fine. Now, the one thing that I would have said, don't worry about purifying souls either. We just want to get through the gate. We just want to go. Remember, I've got this a difficulty up as well, so you better believe that I'll be changing it to easy if we fail the first time. So just to review, we have taken our 2 headshots. Now, this is why we collect gold. Because, occasionally, you'll come across Jude, and he will have the stone heart. And you want to use that to increase your maximum health and heal yourself. Unfortunately, he's come at just the wrong time, haven't you, Jude? It's always the case, isn't it? Always. You're never here when I want you here. You're always here when I haven't got enough gold. Thank you very much, sir. But it's fine. So this is the other reason why we go for the chests, is the chests are likely to contain stone hearts, and those stone hearts will not only increase our maximum health, but give us health back. The enemy that I have found the most deadly in the sewers for this, and just in runs in general, oh dear, is the rats. And the reason being is because if you go near them, they can hit you and take you into your grey vision, to your last stand or last chance or whatever you want to call it, and then hit you straight away again. I think we're going to be skipping that guy. Yep, we're gone. Now, what you can find... Get off. Oh, keys! Give over. What you will find is, because you are teleporting through the level and just running... God, it pains me to not get the chest. But we can't go back. There's too many rats. What you will find is the enemies will actually be spawned in at the beginning of the level. Towards the end of the level, the only thing that you'll come across is rats that spawn from the various traps and bits and pieces, and mainly those big dark crystals that house enemies. Because you are not killing enemies in the earlier part of the level and just skipping past them, they'll be locked away in those crystals at the latter stages. Always teleport through those gates, as I believe our very own Norb pointed out, because he does his whole sniper runs and he uses these gates to actually kill enemies because they can't shoot through them and you can shoot through them yourself. You can also teleport through them as well. This bit is a bit of a nightmare. You have to duck very low to get past those without taking damage. Even then I took damage, and we go. Damn it. Damn it! So you remember how I said that this is going to be one of those fail streams? Oh dear. It went so well this morning. Got all the way up to like level 16. Right, let's go and put it on easy. Might just go and do an intro, you know. Start again. Edit this bit out. I know, but you can't, you've got to be sparing in your uses. The problem that we had there is one of those guys had the automatic gun, and the problem, or like an SMG or what have you, and the problem with that is they can get multiple hits on you and take you straight from grey to dead. Right, let's try that. Because the thing is as well, I believe, I'm going to find out in a minute. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we? We need to get... so that doesn't even matter. I believe, but we'll find out in a minute. Oops. We'll find out in a minute that the difficulty may affect the configuration. I swear I had it on easy this morning, but maybe I didn't. Right. This is the hardest way that you could do this, but I'm hoping that I can show it this way so that you could see how potentially easy it is to do it on other levels. It's a challenge stream. Easy, cheesy. I don't know about easy. But hey, challenging yourself is how you get better at games, right? Right? So, again, let's see if the layout is the same. I'm kind of hoping it isn't, because that layout was rubbish. No, look, see, the pots are different. There aren't pots at the beginning, we didn't get a med kit. That's a bit rubbish. Right, one enemy here. Please. All on your lonesome. Damn. It is the same layout, but the pots have changed. That's rubbish. Okay, enemy round here. No. Boo. Well, we don't necessarily have to get the headshot straight away. Now, ooh, lovely. No. Yes. Lovely. So, card selection wise, the ones that we want to be going for, as you'll have seen as I just grabbed there, ignore damage is a good one for what we're doing. The other one that I would try and go for as well is enemy shot delay. That will allow us to skip past enemies a little easier. You wouldn't take either of those, in my opinion, in a normal run, but whilst we're doing this, they are actually quite useful, especially if you can stack a few together. We managed to snag a health kit. One of the other problems that I have as well, I think I talked about last time, is my grip button is not pinging out quite as readily as it used to, which is a bit annoying. Now, we still need to get our headshot here. That's helpful. That's not. Damn. Jumping from side to side can sometimes give you the pack that you need. Ow! Oh. Not going to be able to loot that then. Get off. Ooh. If it is safe to do so, pray to bodies. If it is safe. Because you can... They do contain the lesser and normal souls, and there's a chance that you'll get a medikit out of them. Or something else. Dummies could be helpful as well. And oh, look who's shown up just when I haven't got enough gold. You will get several pops at him. He hasn't actually got it this time either, so that's just as well. One of the ways that you can find how many goes you will get... Hello, K2. One of the ways that you can find out how many goes you will get of Jude on a run is if you check your status, you can see how many levels there are remaining. Now, bear in mind, during a sun run, there are 20 levels. And we can see that we are 4 out of 25. So that means that we will get 5 goes, or should get 5 goes, of Jude. Now, one of the things that you can do, and I would recommend whilst you're teleporting around, but you should do it with your left hand, is hold the medikit. I'm trying to loot and be quick as well, but if you've got a really good setup, so you've got plenty of med kits and you've got some decent cards or whatnot, then there is no reason to hang about for anything. Like now. Steady. God, this level. Pains me. Pains me to leave loot behind. One of the techniques that I was experimenting with the other day as well is teleporting next to an enemy to get them to initiate hand-to-hand combat and then teleporting away can be very useful for what we're doing here. Now, let's see. There's the enemies. We still need to get that headshot. Ooh, free gold. Thanks very much. Let's take that. Right, maybe now might be a time in a minute to use some health. Still going to grab what we can though. Should be reasonably safe. One of the things that you will find with this is the longer a level is, the better off you are. Ah, he says, as there's an enemy waiting in ambush at the bottom. And I'm gone. Yes, I know I've got a med kit, but I'm trying desperately not to use it and get as much efficiency out of it as possible. So, we have our 2 headshots. We only need 1, but we might as well kill the enemy, and I delayed my second shot because I didn't want to miss it when he did the animation to fire his shot. Ideally, you want to be a bit quicker than I was. So... Lovely. Now, one of the things I do find is if you teleport across areas, you won't alert the enemies that are close enough to be alerted. None of these help us, so... we'll just take that one. And we haven't got 400 bucks, so there's no point even looking at that, but I'm going to have a quick look anyway. That's the one that we were talking about earlier. That would be really fucking helpful. But... we shan't cry over spilt milk. Now, if there's no enemies about, we'll pray for these boys. Because we want those souls. Lovely. No. So, it can almost be a little bit of a stealth adventure. Until it's not. Well, I don't think that's how it works, Fee, but, you know, I like your, has it? I mean, I like your, I like the moxie involved within that, but unfortunately that's not how the currency system works. But to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if, it might glitch. So, are you sure you didn't have enough to afford it and it just took the money off you anyway? I mean, we might as well, because... Alright, okay. Oh, there's a big pot of code up there. We need that. And away. Oh, how it pains me. Pains me to leave the loot behind. Now, I hope you're all hoping for what I'm hoping for, and that's that there is a giant ambush on one of these doors out. Okay. Interesting. Well, I didn't want to run the risk of losing what we have, because we now have enough for a stone heart, which means that if we can get to Jude, we don't have to use our medikit. That might be useful. I would say if you get the opportunity to, from Jude before you start a level, you might as well buy one of those, if they're going. But as I said, I'm trying to make this recreatable in all scenarios. Is that good enough to use a dummy on? No. And we're gone. Ooh, Cristilli. Don't know who they're fighting. Idiots. Famous last words. Where is it? I can hear it. Yes! No panic. Delay. That's the one that we want. Enemies take 250 milliseconds longer to take aim at their target. I know it's not much, but you start stacking that up and it can make them really slow. And remember, we're trying to not get shot here. That's the important part. Now, see these little side chambers? These will help us massively when it comes to giants. Oh, come on. And hopefully I'll be able to show you live how to spot a giant ambush. So we're not doing particularly great, but we could do with a Jude right now. Hey, look who decided to show up. I guarantee you, now that I have the money, you won't have it, will you? Oh, any other time. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to have that. One of the things that I found out that I thought was quite useful as well is you can smash this on anything or you can break it yourself, but... See, Jude, I do love you. That actually hurt him. Brilliant. That's how I break all my hearts from now on. Hey, Jude, tough laugh. Bam! Love to the face. Oh, bear with. Okay. Damn it. Sticky grips. Right. Don't know if anyone's got any advice on that one, on the grip side of things. I think once your grip starts not popping back out again, I think you're done diddly done for, but... Or your controller is at least anyway. Right, let's hop past that guy. Be quiet. God, it's like being in... It's like being in the Queen's lair full of eggs. Aliens reference there for anybody who likes aliens. Right, eye down there. So, you don't have to rush if you haven't been spotted, but you need to be quick on the old teleports if you have. So one of the other things that I'm not doing... Oh, yes. Oh. Now, if you are lucky enough to get a heart mid-stage, hold onto it until the end. This will give you a full health. Keep hold of it and crack it at the end of the level, just in case you get any hits. Now, we're going to be a little bit... No, there's a guy... Ooh, I hear the chest. Nope. Oh, lovely. Little secluded room. Oh, fuck you, King. Right, we're gone. It's always worth checking them, because they can contain the good stuff. Anything that's locked boxes-wise, we can't shoot. If we do shoot, it will count as a miss. And that's not the achievement that we are going for. Nothing here. That is a normal exit. Don't open those unless it's a giant. The other potential card that could help us is the card that if you have souls, you can pop your hand on there and it heals you. Can't remember for the life of me what it's called, because usually it's not a very good one for me anyway, because I never deposit my souls until right at the end of the game. But okay, Lebez 9. Good start, strong start. It's because it's on easy. And again, we're going to go nice and gingerly until we have to move. Oh, this is a good layout. Soul Bond, thank you, Fee. And useless. But we'll take that anyway. As I was saying previously, always try and loot what you can. Oh, you two, get out. Don't even need that. So when I've done this previously on the other levels, you can literally just skip around the outside of the levels a lot of the time and go straight to the exit. You can also pray to open the exit from the side of it. God, are there even any enemies here? Oh, don't ask that. You fucking idiot. Why would you say... Why would I even say that? No enemies is what we want. Someone will be stacked up in a massive clusterfuck right at the end. Nope. Oh, come on now. Why would you do that to me? Oh. Hang on. Why is that not charging? Bear with. God, that was close. Stupid thing. Right, there's our first enemy. Brilliant. Right, have a quick look around. I know, right? They do have a line of sight associated with them. So what we're going to do with this one is hopefully he's going to come towards us and we're going to skip right past him. Having a two-shot rifle is ideal. You time it between the two shots that he takes, then you run. It's when they've got submachine guns that they can be a little bit more difficult. The thing is, if you are comfortable with your headshots, you could remove troublesome enemies. The problem I've found with this is if you do anything with your magic side of things, the achievement will not pop. I've tried it. No! Sorry. No, it's a no. It's a definite no. Shouldn't be going for this, but hey, why not? Oh yeah, let's collect some bonus souls, why not? So, that delay helping us a little bit there, I feel. Yep. I'm going to start lifting things with my left hand. God damn. Damn me right controller. God, I'm not making this easy for myself, am I? Right. Again, this is a lot harder than what I was intending on it being. But again, as I say, it's not the ideal. I would have said this level and Abyss would probably be the ones not to attempt this on. But if I can do it on this, then you can do it on the other ones. Uh-oh. And... no, thank you. Not today. Right, we'll wait for him to jump down, and as he jumps down, we'll teleport away. Unless the rats turn up. Ah! So note, as I jumped, he went to hit me. And you basically have a few seconds. Well, say a few seconds. A second, maybe two. Once you jump into range of hand-to-hand, when they start swinging, kind of like with knights and bits and pieces, they get into a little stance, they get ready to swing, they then swing. So if you jump close to them and then jump away, I mean, I'm not going to say you're safe, you want to basically go past them. I know, but I'm trying to not take any dings. Take a distinct... See, the thing is, you know as well as I do, it can all run out very quickly by trying to overloot. We're going to lure him in, then we're going to teleport past him, and we're going to go. Oh, look, there's a giant. Brilliant. And away. 36 out of 44. That's not bad. Level 13. I'm not even going to say it. I'll say it when I've finished. Level 13. What a great level. No curses, no problems. Ooh, all quiet. Always checking the backs here as well. You can often find goodies that haven't quite made it into the level. One of the traits of a truly procedurally generated game is that sometimes the algorithm that generates things isn't quite as great on the generation side of things as it could be. And we go. Go very fast. What we like health-wise. Good chance of that crate. Nah, you're doing a pretty good job of protecting it. Cool. Now that was bad form on my part. You should use your health at the beginning of levels, not at the end, because I guarantee you I know who's turning up now. I guarantee it. Hey, Jude. Thanks for being here. I mean, he won't have what I need on him anyway, so... But regardless of whether he does or he doesn't, and regardless of our health anyway, of course he's got it, we buy it anyway. Now, the problem is you can't store these in your pouch, so you just have to... So, another lesson. Don't do what Donnie just did. Get your heals at the beginning of the level, because we could have saved ourselves a medikit. You can never have enough when you're attempting this. Never. Doing better though, right? Level 13, unlucky for some, but not for me. I mean, we might as well. Souls are souls, right? Now, let's see if we can lure this guy in close. Come on in, guys. Both of you, please. Now, there's nothing down there for us. Ideally, we want to lure both of them close and then skip past them. The other guy doesn't seem to be particularly interested. Oh, there he is. Wait for the shots and move. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Are they hot on my heels? Yep. I'd say it's a great way to play the game, but it's terrifying at times. It really is. Pacifist run. I hate pacifist runs. But if it gets us achievements, why not, eh? Right, what we like. We only took a ding. We ain't got any money. Well, that's fucking great news, mate. Thank you very much for letting me know all about that. Now, let's see what we can do with these guys. You there. Go be Light Brigade soldier type. Oh, you bastard. So it would appear they can get you through them if they get close enough. Come on. Take the shot. I'm gone. Oh, wrong way. I am out of here. Good level for us, though. Take that, take that. You still coming? Yep, he's still coming. Can't believe he just poked his gun through and shot me. I've literally never had that before. What a prick. But then that's the thing, is I don't usually leave them lying around. There you go, level 16. Might even crank it up to normal in a minute, see how we get on. What a stupid idea! Right, 13. Just need to make sure that my... For some reason, my headset wasn't charging when I initially put it on. I have no idea why. But it is now. Oh, not mages. Ugh. Alright, always check your starting area as well, because there can be bits and pieces hidden around. Now, I don't think... I've never actually tested. I don't think magic behaves any different as far as these concerned. If we've alerted enemies... Oh god, that looked like it was going straight through. If we have alerted enemies, you've got to wait for the timing on their shots before you jump. And if you've got rats to deal with, let them jump past you. Let them be to a point where you can jump past them before you do anything. Don't believe we're having that. Yes, sir. Bye. That's why we go for the big chests. 3 more. Can we do it? What I was figuring is if I can... I shouldn't say these things, should I? I did have a plan. If we actually get through this first time-ish. Oh, chest though. Is it worth the risk? Yeah, I think so. Bonus damage. No, it wasn't worth the risk. There you are. No, thank you. Decent amount of life left still as well, so we don't need to be antsy on our health kits. Fuck you, Jude. This is why it's important to try and collect coin, but it is more important to keep going. What the? Oh, right, because it's just got up to 15%. Silly, silly thing. Right, I'll let that kick back in a second. There we go. 18. So the other thing that you can do that I am totally not doing is you could use your battle prayer. Now, this is quite important. I can hear, you might be able to hear, static. If you can hear static, that means that there is a giant in this level. Now, giants aren't too bad because they're pretty slow and ponderous. Thank you. Good night. Bad idea. Good idea. Money. money. And always try and play it the same way, even if you're on for the win. Keep doing all the good things. Like grabbing the stuff and going for the things. We only need a couple more. Yeah, only need 2 more levels and we've got it done. Can you feel it? I swear it goes horribly wrong. 19, I think we'll end up with... So let's have a quick check on status. So I think we've got... This is level 19. We've got to do 20, so I think we'll... Might have a Jude between now and then, maybe? Okay, we've still got that to use as well, which I might... Yeah, we're going to use that. So, with the... Oh yeah, remember. With the dummy, remember that you can move it forwards and backwards to place it where you want to. We want to place it quite deep into that room. About there. Oh, can you not place it through here? There we go. And then all the enemies, like the idiots they are, will go after that instead of me, leaving me free to loot all the nasty, lovely stuff. It doesn't have much health. Well, this is being very generous. So we've got to be quick. But you can really make use of those dummies if you're fast. The other thing as well, as I've said, if you can skip by or get past the first few enemies, you'll find that most of the time the rest of the level is just made up of dark crystals. This is why it's easier on other levels, because you'll find that you'll have enemies at the start, and especially on a level like mountains where you're hopping between islands and enemies can't path to you. I know, right? I was hoping to show it off. Oh, I could gift some medikits, but that's asking for trouble. Ooh. Don't know a way to get rid of stuff like that. Right, we'll wait him around the corner, and then we'll go. So I'll show you what I did when there was a giant. I opened the gate, came over. You have to open the gate. Came back. Giant comes through the portal. Sit here. Get right in tight to here whilst the giant comes to there. And then when he gets to about there, you've then got to run, pray, duck as you're praying, and remember, as soon as your prey goes off... I could have donated my ammo. But who wants my ammo, really? But yeah, as soon as your prey goes off, you can walk through the door. The only time that I've seen them get hung up is if the gate is closed. I've seen them always be able to get through. And there we go. That would have got me. That's how I did it. Headshots on any enemy, only headshots, then take nothing else, and then just teleport bound to the end. That's quite exhilarating, actually. Should we do it again? No. Let's not do it again. Right. Now, what I was planning on doing is just doing a normal run. I do need to get my militia up to max level. Okay. I haven't had that myself. Well, what do you reckon then? Shall I do another one, Fee? I find it quite useful, and then as things come up... Yeah, I mean, that is the kind of whole purpose of it, isn't it? Now, let's stick with assault and let's do it again. Let's do it again. Maybe it'll remind me of some of the other things. No. Basically. I mean, so what I would do, because I am a terrible sniper, is I would... Now, I have got my sniper up to 108. What I would do is I would I mean, okay. Let me show you what I would do with Sniper. So, Sniper is now active. Yeah, the power field doesn't work on anything. So let's just make sure we're in top difficulty. Cool. What I would do in this circumstance, because I hate this gun still. I haven't got the aptitude for doing, or it can't operate as fast as I want it to, I don't think, is the problem. This is pretty useless to us. But what we will do come on now. Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's holstered. Cool, right. Let's go and see. Now, I have got some advantages, but the way that I got all of these advantages was by doing it with the way that I'm going to do it now. Note how I haven't put any points into Magic Wand. And the reason being, as Fee rightly pointed out, the power field is not working. It could be good. Even if it was working, I don't know if it's worth the faff, if I'm honest. Now, what we're going to do, you better believe we're taking that. And you better believe we're going to take that. But we're not going to... maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. I haven't been able to get it working myself. Anyway, this is the way that I would do Sniper. Now, I have made a bit of a mistake here in that we haven't got the pistol ammo. I mean, I exploit or cheese, whichever way you want to call it. The other way that I would do it is I would rely on the pistol. I can play through the game entirely with the pistol on Elite Vanguard as long as you get the right cards and right bits and pieces for it. I wouldn't call it cheating. I would call it a legitimate strategy for being able to complete a thing that you're doing. One of the things that is quite good is that the Sniper has an all damage bonus. So it's actually the right one to take as far as this. Now, as I said, we've made a bit of a mistake. We should have filled up. I mean, this is honest to goodness as far as I'm concerned. I mean, okay. Well, I'm a sucker for requests, what can I say? That go on. Get off. Oh, stupid grip button. Get on. This is going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? There we go. Right. There you go. Honest to goodness Sniper. Done ourselves a bit of a disservice here. Actually, no, I won't be able to do it this way because I haven't even... Oh, Fee, do I have to? I haven't got pistol ammunition. I forgot to pick up the pistol ammo. That's going to make this very difficult. Oh, I'll tell you what. I think, like, that's getting really bad. That feels like it's going to fall out. So yeah, as far as honest to goodness runs are concerned, I mean, if you are finding it difficult with the weapon, then use something that you are comfortable with or good with. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but I don't think the sniper rifle suits this style of game. I really don't, especially on the harder difficulties. Yes, it does a lot of damage. Without power field working properly on the quest version, then you're losing out on the big thing that this class is supposed to do. It's supposed to be able to kill things very quickly. The other thing that I've seen, and I think this is happening on the PC VR version, is I believe their power field is not only working properly in that it amplifies the damage of a shot through it, but it also puts, I've seen a little target on the power field, and I think that's part and parcel of what it's supposed to do, or maybe that's its function at higher level. I tell you what, God, that's going to be... Let's see how I get on. Oh, God. I'll be honest with you, Fee. I don't think I'll even be able to do that. My controller's proper balked. So that means what? Left-handed run, is it? God. No, thank you. Right, I'm going to have to put the attachments on. Oh, God. Is it actually falling out? Hang on, let me see if I can... Okay, maybe. So... God, this is going to be like... God, this is like playing through fucking mud. So, it would be a So the one thing that I would say is the sniper is easier to do when you've got the sniper up to top level. The way to get the sniper up to top level is just by doing this. Going through, leveling up the class so that the class is powerful enough that you can do it properly. Trying to do the hardest difficulty from the lowest level of any class is quite difficult, so you need to kind of level it up. Make use of magic. Make use of all the tools at your disposal. Why wouldn't you? Hello, Indy. Yeah, bring the mud, mate. I'm traipsing through mud at the moment with this, my controller's falling apart, mate. Ooh. Is that the homing one? It is. Okay, we want... Is that after damage? After dealing damage, yes. After enemy kill, no. This is the one that we want. After damage. So that means that each time we're hitting, we're getting a chance to proc off Blessed. And another chest, look at this. After enemy kill, no. Enemy magic reduction, no thank you. Sun's Embrace, not a fan of that one. One of the things that I want to actually experiment and will use this stream for is I'm going to avoid taking that, because I think as you start taking cards of a particular kind, i.e. the ones with these symbols on, you get more of the same. Now, the other thing that this is doing is this is actually making the run harder than it needs to be, because if we were on a normal rifleman run, the rifle would be a lot more upgraded than the one that we're able to use. Ooh, key! And so, you know, you can output more damage in a normal rifle run. The only advantage that we have here is that the sniper has an all damage bonus. Aren't we just getting lucky on the items? Isn't this lovely? Sun's Embrace is alright. The problem that I find with Sun's Embrace is, well, yes, Sun's Embrace is a decent card if you are intending on getting close to your opponent. The problem is, we're going to be playing at medium range, not really at close range. And Sun's Embrace is more of a CQB. It's good for heavy assault, and it's good for the Pistolier and for the Scout. But I find that if you are playing at those longer ranges... Can I hear a giant? If you're going to be playing at those longer ranges... Oh yeah, forgot we got that. Lovely. Oh, that was a bit rubbish. Damn. Ah well, it was worth the shots. Kinda. Having the homing charm can make the sniper very easy. Because the homing on this is actually very good if you know how it works and you can get the height advantage. Getting a homing charm before you start the level from Jude is awesome. Getting a homing charm as early as we've got one is also awesome. If you aim up and there's nothing closer and they're not behind cover, it will nearly always... Yes, there are. No, you're quite right. You can get decent range on it. I just find the effects of it a little bit underwhelming. That same thing is true of any of the cards. It's just, for instance, I find things like Twilight has an instant benefit and an instant effect and really starts helping on the first card of it that you pick up, and then the more you get of it, it just gets better and better. Whereas Sun's Embrace, it's not a bad tarot card to get. It just doesn't have that instant game-changing effect for me that Twilight does. It's a bit underpowered, but you can get it to an overpowered state. But it just takes a lot of tarot cards, and the problem with that is that then relies on the luck of getting them. But as I said, it's something that... Oh, we're definitely taking that. It's something that I've wanted to test for a while, was to find out if the more you get... the more you get of a particular card, if it starts pushing you down that way. I always find that as soon as you pick up a Sun's Embrace, then you wouldn't pick up any... It'd be quite rare to come across a Twilight. And I think, again, it's something that I'm going to have to start asking about. Yeah, which then, like, as far as Twilight is concerned, it's effective on every single level that you play. The other thing as well is... Twilight and the various magic effects and all the other bits and pieces proc off nicely with... Oh, God, this grip button. Proc off nicely with magic. And because we know there's enemies out there, we'll fire that shot up. God, did that hit him? I don't think that hit him. Rubbish. This is the other thing as well, is if you get a homing charm... Oh, hello. If you get a homing charm, a lot of these runs can become quite easy, because you can use a combination of magic and the homing charm to do a lot of the work for you. We're already doing quite a lot of damage here. Ow! Stupid grip. But again, got plenty of ammunition, so not really too worried. It wasn't the greatest of reloads, but there's going to be plenty of ammunition. This bloody grip. It's going to be the death of me, I'm telling you now. I've never taken a controller apart past just lifting the front panel off. And it feels like something snapped inside it and it's getting caught. Getting sticky, which yeah, not ever so helpful. Wonder if I'm lighter on it, if it'll work. Right, there's our chest. One of the other things that you can do on the sun run that I didn't even do, I don't even think I got round to saying about it either, was using your battle prayer, I suppose. I think that's what it's referenced to in the game. In that by praying, not only will it reveal usually the location of that as well if it's out of sight, but also all the enemies. Yeah, I mean, mine's only just gone now. Hello, Momity, and yeah, mine's only just gone now. See, Sunstrike isn't a bad one, but it's only on first hit. So, and again, if I pick this up, I'll start seeing more of them. So but I'm also seeing plenty of those, and they're the ones that just do straight up more damage. First hit, so +6 bonus physical damage, would be Sunstrike is a really good card for snipers, because you're expecting to one-shot things, and this plays within that one-shot. And it also starts multiplying and increasing based on headshots, and can also apply, I think it's confusion, if you take that as well. However, if we're going to be hitting things multiple times, which we are, then, you know, 3 shots will do the equivalent of what that does on the first one, and we'll get a lot more of these together about us as well. So I think that one is, for what we're going for, probably the better shout. But if we were playing legitimate sniper... Where did that go? God damn. If we were playing legitimate sniper... Got no headshots tonight. Ugh. Just drop it. I can't even put it back. Hey. Well, we're not going to be able to get any use out of that. Yeah, if we were playing legitimate sniper, I would recommend going for Sunstrike for that one-shot kill, but we're planning on pumping lots of rounds into them, and we're already doing quite a lot of magical damage. It also, again, works really well with homing. I suppose we have got that homing charm, and I'm not planning on getting rid of that anytime soon. So maybe Sunstrike might have not been a bad idea. What I find... well, we'll use that one. What I find is Sunstrike is good, but it's not great against bosses, because you're only going to get that extra damage once. As opposed to on bosses, you'll get it once and then you won't get it again. Whereas if you can do more damage over time to them, because they're going to be taking multiple shots, then that is all good. No I do not want a bomb charm. Thank you very much. Is that everything? The other thing that I will try and show off as well is, I don't think we'll get time to complete a run at this rate tonight, especially with my gammy hand. But I'll try and show off the whole doubling of experience again as well, because I know some people on the Facebook side of things have been quite inquisitive about that. I have got a stream where we did do it, but I didn't get it to the maximum ability, and I didn't get the right cards for it either. Excuses, excuses, I know. Good old mountains. I hate mountains. Come on. Come on, Grit. Play with me. Before we move on here, we'll wait for our little doodah to come back. Again, as I've said in the little tips in 30 ticks things that I do, with charms, you get infinite uses of it. If you are struggling, use it on every single bullet that you fire. It does more damage, it does those lovely effects as well, and it's just all going to help you out. Is there anyone up there? Yes, there is. What a waste of a shot. But it's only one. It's fine. Fine. Loads of ammo, look. Need those. Nope, got maximum of those. Lovely. And I will take another one of those. Now, again, the reason why I'm stacking those up is because I'm trying to out-economy the game. We'll leave that there, and we'll use that. We shouldn't need much more than one health kit. This is really good for us, but this is really good for... 20% chance to double Souls Light after taking damage. This is rubbish. I do not want to play a game where I am doing better if I'm doing bad. So that's a bad card. My mistake. That's not the one I thought it was. So we will definitely go Soul Collector. That will increase the amount that we get. Which one's this one? Magical damage. What have we got? Magical damage. Get off. We will put that onto our pistol, and we will sell that later. That's why you keep hold of your pistol. I barely use mine, unless I'm with the pistolier, in which case I only usually use one. And... right, let's pop that there. Let's fire one of those off. Damn. So watching my magazine count then. Again, I can hold here. Fire some magic off. Let it do the good stuff. Damn you and your shield. That was a bless. That's what that soul echo is. That should sort him out. Lovely. They also, if you fire them off at a high enough arc, nearly always can get headshots. I say nearly always because it's not always. But they often get headshots if you fire it off at an arc. And as you may or may not know, you get more souls per headshot that you do. Again, it's another great way to build up your core amount of souls before you then double them all over and over again at the end. Where's your soul gone? Did you not have one? Oh, poor guy, no soul. What I was going to say as well, Fee, the whole when you are cycle skipping, one of the things that you can do if you did have a giant is you can, on these levels anyway, you can activate the giant, come here, pray. That opens the door, teleport past him and teleport through. The prey for various things that you can interact with it has got quite a range. It's about 12 meters, I think. I've used that same thing plenty of times to recover like bodies of the fallen that are in difficult positions for me to do anything about. Right, let's get some magic off because there's definitely a guy down there. Get those headshots. Damn, not on me. They are not playing today, they're really not. They moved everything to the middle, they have. Right, he's doing a job. Oh, hello. Damn you. That was not good. Right, he's doing a job, but he's also stealing our souls. If he lands the killing blow on an enemy, we don't get the souls for it. He does. And then you don't get them afterwards either. Doing very well on the old life side of things. What's your spider sense telling you? Is it tingling? Bad form. Get off. Oh, come back. Bad form. I should have attacked him in a way where he wouldn't fall off, but sometimes it can be, especially if you're on low life, it can be a bit riskier to do that. That's brilliant. Thanks. You can have it. You can keep it. We don't need it. Alright, what we got? After enemy kill. Each shot, this is the one that we want, Empowered Soul. Each shot has a 10% chance to apply double damage of Soul's Light. Soul's Light is the you're doing extra damage, just doing straight up extra magical damage. This is the one that we want because there's no conditions for it other than each shot. So it is always triggering, always proccing off. So that's the one that we want. Now let's loot the level and then we'll kill our friend. Because that's what we do for the extra souls. Ooh, key. Now, I'm going to play it a bit risky. I'm going to use that and take 2 keys. The reason why I'm keeping hold of these blue grenades is next to keys and various equipment, various attachments, they are the most expensive items that you can sell in the shop. There's another one. Now that's not worth taking because we've already got 2. Nothing in our pouch is worth exchanging for that. Yes, you can take those with you, but I would expect to get enough of them to be carrying in both hands by the time I get to the end. By the time I get the boss, there's usually lots of those. Come back. There's usually lots of blue grenades on the boss, or lots of grenades on the boss. Plus, we're going to kill the guy right at the end, who is one of our soldiers. There's another one. Loads of money. We're going to kill all of these guys anyway, so... Right, let's see if we can do this effectively. So now that we've alerted him and he's become an enemy, and he's the only thing on the level, we can quite happily finish him off like this. If these get headshots as well, interestingly enough, they do very little damage, this one especially, but each headshot still gets you the same amount of souls. I think it's 10 per headshot. So again, part of the reason why you throw them up. They're not always going to get headshots. Those 3 did. That's 30 souls. And if you can find a way to keep your... So that's the way that you maximize souls when you are going through a run. It can be dangerous though. Is keep your damage low or use things that are low damaging. Another 30 there. And I know 30 doesn't seem like an awful lot. There you go. He was worth 500. Lovely stuff. And if we needed it, we could take his rifle as well. But we don't need it, because we've already got one. And on. Make sure the stream's still going. Good. Having to get into the habit of doing that with the old Pico video thing. Steady. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have a... My Quest 2 days could be coming to an end if that controller goes. I'm not buying another one. Not when the Quest 3 is on the horizon. So I'll have to have a play about. But yeah, as you said about the spring Mermity, hopefully it's an easy replacement. It's got to be easier than... Did that actually just go through his head? Jeez, crow. I don't think I've... The thing is, Fee, sniper rifle for me is not... It's not something I'm good at. And so I could learn to get good at it. But the thing is, there's also a lot of disadvantages to playing as the sniper at the moment, in that the way that you're supposed to play it, we can't at the moment because power field isn't working properly. I mean... If you wanted to see, like, you know, I would, if I really wanted to complete it and do it with the sniper rifle, I've got it fully powered now, and I've got the damage bonuses, and then I would just pick up one of the homing charms and just make use of that for every single shot. I don't think it would be the most entertaining of streams, but we do what's efficient, do we not? Oh, that was a rubbish second one. That's a key. Keep on going for my ammo pouch there. You can tell I haven't played for a little while. Oh, did that actually miss? Has he closed the distance? Cheeky boy. Here's a good one for getting headshots. I think I've talked about this before. I mean, when the power field's up and running so that you can actually play the class the way that's it intended, then that would be good. I think one of the traits of the sniper class with that power field, as I said, I've seen people using the power field, and as they're aiming the rifle through it, you get a little targeter on the power field, so it actually, as well as doing damage, also assists. I don't know if that is a later feature of the power field. I know it's not working on the Quest version. It just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I have no idea why. In comparison to the other magic that's all homing and just does damage, it doesn't seem as good. When the sniper rifle is able to continually do one-shot headshots on everything and take down bosses very quickly and scales well through use of, like, you know, power field and bits and pieces, then maybe I'll give it a go. The thing that I find is the bolt action on it. It works. I mean, I haven't got the greatest of controllers for it. It works, but it just doesn't suit what can be a fast-paced natured game. For me, anyway. Right, let's make sure we're in a decent ammunition state here. Let's lead with this. Let's pop that off too. Oh, keep going for the wrong bit. Ah, I didn't need to reload then. Should be a bit more concerned with getting hit than I have been. There he goes. What I've started doing with this is seeing this for the opportunity that it presents, in that he doesn't move whilst it's moving, so you can get a decent amount of headshots and hits on him whilst he's doing it. Normally I just take it out straight away, but now what I've started doing is making use of it so that you can get additional shots on him, because that thing's so easy to get out of the way of. It's a bit scary when it's like drawing in on you, but if you let it get close and then teleport away, it's actually quite easy to avoid, and that's what all of his attention is focused on whilst he's casting it, so you can get a decent amount of damage across whilst he's doing that little thing. Now we need one blue grenade, and then that's everything that we can take into the next bit with us. And I will show you how. Now, as I said, someone on, I can't remember who it was. VR, something VR. Damn it, can't remember. But anyway, one of the guys on the Facebook group said that you can carry items between each level, and in each level there is somewhere that you will be able to pick them up. Now, the reason why I carry items through is so that I can sell them in the shop, not for usage. I don't need any of these. Would like a grenade. Any grenade will do. I mean, preferably a blue one. Damn. Yeah, well, red will have to do then, I guess. Come on. Oh, I even used the gammy controller. No. Anyway, well, blue grenade. Red grenade. It's still worth a bit of cash, and this is all extra, because I believe this is a glitch. Or an exploit, whichever. Don't roll off. Need to put this somewhere where it won't roll off. There. So, what we want to do ideally here, pray to this guy. That gets us through. Prep for this as if we were going for a boss. Damn, that was rubbish. Oh, we'll just do some headshots. We'll wait for our charm to come back up. Missed him with everything. So I'll wait for the charm. I will hit him so he becomes an enemy, and then activate the charm. Kill him. He's worth another 500 souls. Get off! Plus that headshot. Most importantly, he's worth 200 gold because of that little rifle. Yes, there are no consequences for killing your pals. The best kind of consequences. None. Don't roll off the level. There we go. You going to hold? Yes, you are. Okay. Let's see what we get. This is good. But not for the way that I play the game. And there we go again. Look at that. So from now, if I went for that one, Soul Cleanse, level 3 and level 2, I would get 25 health every time I purified at a shrine. Now, normally that is really good. However, I don't purify my souls at a shrine until right at the end to try and get the most out of the doubling up effect. The best one that we can go for here then is kill things quicker. Not so great with the whole what we're trying to do as far as headshots, but there you go. Now here's another use of this rifle. We've got a crystal in our main gun. We've got a crystal in our pistol. God, that actually worked. We haven't got a crystal in this one, and we're taking that with us. Even more stuff to sell. Now, why am I so enamored with selling stuff? First off, I'm a massive loot whore. Secondly, if you can have more money than you know what to do with, you don't have to make any choices in games. And I don't like having to make I like not having to make choices. I like being able to have all the choices. That's why the chests in this annoy me so, because I haven't got 3 keys, so I can't unlock them all. Now, you'll note those 2 things that I were carrying have now disappeared. But if we have a little rubble around in the snow, we'll find that they're right here. Right, that grenade we're going to get rid of because nobody's going to be wanting that. All the blue grenades. The red grenades are worth 37. The blue grenades are worth 72. Take the attachments off of the thing that you are selling before you throw it in. And also empty the ammunition. Because it'll take that off you for nothing. And then at that point, I don't think that's got anything on, so we'll chuck that in as well. And there you go, 200 gold. Thank you, soldier. Your service has been remembered. Now, let's get some keys and some chests. Oh, that was a rubbish. I have to do it with my left hand. Hey, left-handed. See that, Jude? Left-handed. That was left-handed. That was rubbish. Oh, I'll just put it in normal. Cool. That's better than nothing, so we'll have it on because it's more damage. That can be put in here. And let's go and have a look at our cash situation after we've always remembered to smash these pots as well. Again, it's not worth much in the ways of souls, but when you're talking about doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling all of this. Hello, Ken. Okay, so there are 2 scenarios where it can actually go up. Oh, we do need that stone heart. So look, we're at 2 grand. We now need to make no choices, really. We can have everything that we need, everything that we want. Should have saved that for after the fight, but we can heal there. Yeah, you better believe there's going to be a fight coming. The one thing that I will say is always pull your attachments off of your weapons. However, sometimes when you take your allies' weapons, they have attachments on that you can't remove and you can't see. And I don't even think you can use, but they do give you extra money. We might get an example of that in a minute. So, let's see what he's got for us. We will take a... Should we do some more damage? Crystal of Light. So we've already got that. I want a holographic sight. Because that's the good one, isn't it? Yeah. So you just have to aim... just have to line one thing up to get the shots with that. What level of beastie have we got here? Level 3. Let's give that to somebody who needs it. Again, I could play the game of keeping my damage down to get more headshots, which is a thing. But, oh no, we're going to put that on. What one's that one? +3 physical. Yeah, that'll do. Because we've got to scale up a little bit, otherwise we can get quite seriously have our shit pushed in by enemies. We don't need money. We might need money. Are there any cards on offer? Hello, Stace. I will have a look in for you in just a second. Hold on. Right, 2,200. Status. Last item. Sunken Soul. Dealing damage that leaves enemies below 5% health will kill them instantly. Is that the one that you're on about, Stace? If not, let me know, and I will explain. But yeah, if it's that one, let me know. It's a... Well, I can assume that it's a reasonably easy explanation. Oh, okay. What, the last one of my tarot cards? Or my tarot cards? Okay, well, I'll go through them all. That's probably easiest. So, Sunken Soul. Dealing damage that leaves enemy below 5% health will kill them instantly. That's fairly obvious, but yeah, get them to below 5% health, and there's a chance. Oh, no, it isn't a chance. No, it isn't a 5%. No, it will kill them. Oh, okay, maybe it's something else then. So, are you talking about my tarot cards? Or just status in general? Oops. Don't buy that. Because that's the... sorry, that's the last thing on the status. What else could you talking about? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Player data... oh, sorry, global stats. The last one. Or is it something that's 0? Souls collected 0, bait thrown 0. Not global stats then, I assume. Maybe achievements last. It's definitely the last one. Cock and ally Light Brigade soldier's rifle. I'll let you clarify. But yeah, tell me. So the menus that I can go on to are player data, global stats, or achievements. What is it that's confusing you, Stace? What's the issue? Oh, bait thrown. I believe that's something that isn't in the game. Hello, Jace. I believe that's something that's either been overlooked or isn't in the game yet. I've always had it on 0 as well, and it doesn't matter what you do. I don't think you can raise that. I thought it might be in reference to the what's it called? The recon dummies. I thought it might be in reference to those because they're the only bait that we have in the game. You don't throw the crystal laws, and I don't think it refers to that either. So, yeah, I just don't think it's something in the game. And yeah, as far as this game's concerned, solid, absolutely solid game. Highly recommended by me. This one will give you many, many, many hours of joy. Definitely. Yeah, no worries, Chase. I've actually set it up to send this one over there afterwards as well. So, but yeah, I've got if you have a look in the description, I've got one of the 25% offers in there as well. If you are looking at getting it and getting it at a lower price, there you go. Right, so we're going to make use of the rest of our cash. And we'll pick up some things that will be reasonably useful for others. I always try and be quite selective at this because these are the things that will show up for other players. And I wouldn't want them, like, you know, getting a rubbish charm. Right, there we go. Yeah, no worries, dude. See you in a bit, Chase. So that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. Got everything on there. And people don't want ammo. Is there anything else that we could do? Now, we're pretty powerful on the old rifle. I don't think we're going to have any problems. We probably can't get up to the gold that we want, but we also don't need this pistol ammo. So I'm going to chuck all of it, including emptying the mag that I have in the gun. If whilst you're holding it, I have indeed. Yeah, we already finished that, Stace, unfortunately. If you go back into the video, my first attempt was cursed. My second attempt was really good, but literally all you do is, and I wouldn't recommend it on the sun run that we have at the moment, but literally all I did was put a couple of headshots into an enemy and then just teleport to the end, pray and leave. I've added some areas where you could come into difficulties and best practices and tips and tricks in how best to go about doing it. That should be enough. We're going to pick up plenty of ammunition. We're doing enough damage. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one as well because it's only a half clip. The other thing to note as well is if we are empty on clips of anything, the game will give us 2. So that gets me just a little bit of extra cash. Why not? And here's another source of some extra cash. Now, I could buy these things and donate them, but I don't see the point. That's quite right. Do it recruit, not higher level. Good shout. Now, you'll also note that old Jude here is worth headshots. You've got to wait for him to pull his rifle. Half-empty mags are worth as much as a normal mag. We're really min-maxing now. And I'll have that one. Yeah, well, sometimes that works. I don't know what I was expecting there. We'll have Jude's mag. Cheers, bud. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes there are things on here, I think, but you can't remove them. This is a standard rifle. Should be worth 200, same as any other rifle. That one was, but sometimes you'll find they're worth 400 or 800. It's usually either 2, 4 or 800. I don't know the reason why there's a difference in price, but I suspect it's because there's things on there that you can't take or remove. Nope. Definitely max out the wands. That's quite an important part of it, because obviously if you can throw damage out, the way that we, again, you know, you can watch it afterwards if you want to or whatnot. I mean, maybe I could be convinced to do it again. The only reason why I'm on this run is because Fee asked me to, and now I'm technically cheating. Or exploiting, should we say. Exploiting or cheesing this run. This is actually the sniper class that we're leveling up at the moment. But note how I'm not using a sniper, and I've had the Gewehr from the beginning of the game. And that's through taking a little bit of my own advice and killing the soldier at the very beginning. Just change battery packs. Killing the soldier at the very beginning and taking his gun and using that through the game. It's not the greatest of ideas because obviously it's only a standard one. In fact, I think it's like level 2. Yeah, it's level 2. So this is, yeah, I think it's just a standard rifle. We're also not having a great time. My controller grip is starting to go. I mean, I will do one for you, Fee. Hello, Sean. No, that's all good, mate. Hello, Sean. That's all good, mate. It's not IDU, is it? So, you know. Oh, are they attacking the guy? They are. Don't quite want you guys to kill him. Because I want to kill him. Same. Oh. To be fair, I didn't expect 2 giants. Oh, he's got loads. Look at him go. Right. We do not want him to get the last hit. We want to get the last hit. So we'll wait. And there we go. Now we get the... Lovely. The thing is... okay. I would have liked to have said Like, I mean, I've got the problem as well of, you know, I know I'm making excuses now. I've got the problem with this grip. Now, it means that I can hold a rifle, but I can't just drop it at a moment's notice. And the problem with that is, normally the way that I play this game... Ooh, lots of ammunition, just what we needed, and money. Normally the way that I play this game is I'll walk normally, bring the rifle up to fire, let go of the rifle if I want to, like, run at full speed, because that's quicker than having both hands on the rifle, even when the rifle is down. I think, yes, ever so slightly quicker. But the other thing that I do is I hold the rifle by here, and then I use the wand as well in that way. And with that grip button being very gammy at the moment, I mean, what I'll do is I'm going to try and repair it. So if I don't play the Quest 2 anymore, you'll know why. So hopefully it is just something as simple as a spring and a button that I can put back into place. But again, I think the sniper rifle side of things, not only is it very hard, but as you said, the proper things aren't working. I don't think if everything was going fine and I got the right cards and I got the right bits and pieces and I could get it up so that I was doing big damage with the sniper rifle, then I don't see why it would be a difficult playthrough, especially if I got the homing charm. Because, I mean, you know, are we saying that using the homing charm would be a legitimate run? I'd say that would be cheesing and exploiting. And that's the way that if I got a homing charm with the sniper rifle, that's the way that I'd complete it. Right, let's take this guy out. In fact, we're going to wait. We're going to wait until we got some more ammunition, because this level ain't over yet and we haven't got a massive amount, and he's got a hell of a lot of life. If I'd have known that he had that amount, you can't assume, but if I'd have known that he had the amount of life that he did... Oh, actually, hang on, that's a good point. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much. Cheers. Well, I mean, none of it's cheating. It's cheesing or exploiting. Cheating would be putting a code in that gives me all the money or what have you. On my own definitions, I might add. Get off. Yeah, definitely cheesing or exploiting is the word and terminology that I would use. But then, you know, there's people that think that slow time in IDU is cheating. It's cheesing at best. Right, hypnotise. I've talked about hypnotise. I fucking hate hypnotise. 20% chance for +2 seconds stun on kill. So that means there's a 20% chance that the next shot that we would do would be charged with something that does a stun. First hit on the enemies. So we didn't take this one earlier. Now that it's the only choice, we're definitely taking that one. That is quite useful. So again, I think Sunstrike would be a really good one for the sniper. Thing is, if it's of interest for people to watch, I will do a legitimate sniper one. But, like, for instance, do you think it would be entertaining to watch me play Purist properly? Do you think it would be entertaining to watch me play Mortal properly? Do you think it would be entertaining to watch me play a sniper rifle run properly? I'd say no to all of those things because they're very slow, methodical, and laborious. And I don't know, I almost feel like they would be inevitable as long as I keep my patience and I've got the time to do them. I don't see them being particularly difficult. Right, or you. Yeah. Almost didn't get out of the way then because it wouldn't let go of the bloody rifle. Gonna have to use my other hand. So, here's the technique that I was talking about previously that can make killing large health pool enemies. Now, yeah, this is definitely cheesing. I've got the cover on my side. He has not. He can't hit me, yet I can hit him. My kind of odds. Cheers, pal. That's a very nice rifle. Lovely. I like mine better. Oh, it hasn't got the... You didn't even reload it! Dude. Right. We are a bit shy on the ammunition side of things. So, we will... keep hold of that half mag. When I've got plenty, even my ammo management side of things goes out the window, but we haven't got plenty at the moment because we left ourselves a bit short at the shop. But, you know, more money. Give more things to more players because generosity. No, because souls. So... But yeah, I can see a legitimate sniper rifle run being very slow and meticulous, and I honestly don't think it'd be that entertaining. I don't know. At least, I mean, don't know. I was going to say at least this one's entertaining. Well, no, it's just cheesing the shit out of sniper rifles. So I don't think I've done this live. I've definitely done a tips in 30 ticks on it. I don't think I did this live last time. I can't remember. If I did, I definitely wouldn't have done it in hard. So, on. Well, I can hear them. Bit disconcerting. The thing, I mean, as far as recordings are concerned, I think recordings are a little bit different. I very rarely record... Oh, God. I very rarely record what I'm doing because a lot of the recording that I do is very specific things for showing off various parts or techniques for the Tips in 30 Ticks videos that I do. Got that headshot. Now, I want to be this side of him so that I can work with the cover and he can't. Lovely. Easy. But yeah, a lot of the recordings that I do with the recording, it's a little bit different because I feel with the recording, you know, if you say legitimate sniper rifle run on hard and someone clicks on that, well, that's kind of what they're expecting. I always look at it along the lines of with these live streams, well, you're not just here to listen to me. I need to be at least reasonably entertaining as well. So, oh, you definitely need to stream. You definitely need to stream, Fee. I will more than happily support you in any way that I can. Like, for instance, you know, to help you get going on it and doing various bits and pieces. I've got lots of advice and lots of information that I can give you to help you get up and running. What I can't teach is how to talk for 3 to 4 hours in a row when no one's actually saying anything to you, which is a new skill that I'm working on at the moment. And finding that I'm employing quite a lot on the old Pico side of things, because as far as Pico video is concerned, it's nowhere near as interactive as you guys are with me, and I also haven't got chat being read out to me there either. Ah, you bugger. Oh well, we've got plenty of health kits. We have got a decent... Oh no, we've got a decent amount of health. Oh. Oh. Lovely. But yeah, I'm happy to help, and as I do with like other streamers, like Walking Dead, for instance. At the moment, I've made a point of like trying to do raids. Well, yeah, but. See, the thing is, Stace, normally I'm used to interacting with people. That's why I can talk in spades. But, well, as I said, the guys on Pico obviously didn't know what they were letting themselves in for when they let me loose on the platform. Because the platform's difficult to interact with as well, in that you're in the VR headset, so you haven't got like a keyboard in front of you and you can type. There is a voice talking thing, which I don't think a lot of people know about on the platform yet, where you can talk into the headset and it'll predictive text it up for you and then post that to me, which is very good. Ooh, it's a level 3. Lovely. Good money on that. There we go. Save clogging up one of our ammunition pouches. But yeah, because of that, it's not very interactive over there, so I basically end up talking to myself for 3 to 4 hours. Thankfully, it's about In Death Unchained, and I know enough to be able to talk about that for fucking months straight. So, or at least I think I know enough. Some of my streams where you would be able to argue otherwise. But, and yeah, as far as like doing, oh yeah, well, is that better than R1? No, it's not. Slap that on there, sell that later. Woo! Bye-bye, grenade. Hello, key. There we go, there we go, there we go. And there we go. All done. Just make sure there's nothing left in these corners, because I do like cash. Now, make sure you check up high as well, because I do like cash. Why has that not been opened? Surely there's more in there to be had. Clearly not. Have a quick check down these corners as well, make sure. And no. But yeah, yeah, doing raids fee is what I'm talking about. So as to give you like a little boost in your viewership and to get people on and whatnot, especially if I'm having, you know, got a couple of people in, and it'll be people that you know as well, is if you time your live stream to come on at a time when I'm getting done or just about finished, then I can pass on my viewers, and I think it's worthwhile doing. Doesn't hurt me to do it, and it's only going to help, and it doesn't take 2 seconds to set up, so might as well, right? You know, they'll probably do what they do in everyone else's streams, just go in there, stick around 5 minutes, and then leave. I usually stick around for a little bit, but hey, at the end of the day, you know, people don't sign up to that. They sign up for watching the person that they're watching, not the next person, so if they go, they go. So we're doing all right on the everything front at the moment. Decent amount of souls, massive amount of cash. On into the sewers, I think? Or have we got the second level of that to do? I can't remember. Absolutely shocking, my memory, as it really is. Oh no, we are on sewers. I thought I'd done both. Hello, kicking. We done it. We won. I haven't. I might as well tell you all about it, Stace. The one thing that's happened with me since I think you've been seeing me streaming last is I have got a contracted job with Pico Video, playing their headset, live streaming to their headset for people to watch me on Pico Video. Now, Pico Video is a specific platform for Pico. So, long and the short of it, it's a paid gig for doing some live streaming. I fully intend on carrying on to do my live streaming on this platform, but that one, obviously, being paid is a bit of the priority. And as far as Twitch is concerned, I almost feel like I'd have to start again start from the beginning on Twitch. Now, I know there would be crossover or whatnot. Thank you. It's all thanks to you lot. I've been noticed because of these live streams and the bits and pieces that I do, and they're only popular because you guys show up, so thank you lot. So, but yeah, as far as Twitch is concerned, I did have reason to start a Twitch account. I don't know, maybe I'm just too old for Twitch, or maybe I think that it's a younger, definitely a younger platform, so maybe I want to appeal to that. Well, maybe I don't. I've got nothing against Twitch and Twitch viewers. I have looked on there for anybody playing VR, and there isn't. And that would make me think, well, why is there not any big VR streamers on Twitch? Everyone who streams... That was a great grenade, dude. Everybody who streams VR on Twitch is probably just restreaming it, which means that it's not the primary, it's not what they're there to stream to, it's just something else. Oh, we'll save that to the end. And yeah, as I say, I think it's a younger crowd, and I don't really think they're that interested in the VR side of things. As I said, excuse me, as I said previously, I did have reason to do Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, got you. Well, that's one of the things that I can do. Obviously, you know, I can't get away from having the advert at the start, and I think it puts an advert at the end. One thing that I've made sure of doing is that you guys don't get adverts whilst I'm playing, because I look at it along the lines of somebody could ask a question, I could give them the answer whilst the ad is playing, and then that person thinks that I just ignored their question or haven't answered it. And then even worse than that, they then have to go back in the stream to get their answer, all because of an advert. Fuck that. So I'll leave them off. I'm kind of hoping there's one more enemy. There's one. Right. Here's a little trick to get you some extra souls. As soon as that thing has taken a hit from an enemy, if you then kill it, you get some extra souls. Oh, he's a really difficult little grenade thrower. Hang on, I'll come to that in a second, Fee, bear with. Oh, stupid thing! We had a heart there, didn't we? Let's pop that there, just in case we make many mistakes. Sorry, I missed that one. I was getting grenades thrown at me, Fee. Tend to freeze and drop whilst I'm watching. Get fed up and leave. Yeah, no. That's yeah, no, that's fair. I find that on Twitch a lot myself as well. So that might as much, but then some people get on with it fine, and like some streams work fine and others don't. Haven't really seen much in the ways of stuff on Twitch, if I'm honest, but what I have watched, I watched a lot of a guy called Dr. Oolong, who covers Broken Edge, like the tournament scene of that game, and I haven't got time to get into the mastery of that at the moment, but it's something that I do try and keep on top of and keep watching. And yeah, as I said, so with the reason why I initially wanted to try and get something going on Twitch is there is with that what was the game called? Played it the other day, Rogue Ascent. With Rogue Ascent, Bear, the dev, has put a facility in there. Right, okay. Let's make some let's make some choices. Don't need that. 2 seconds. Sun's Embrace. I don't want to get Sun's Embrace because I don't want cards for it. Killing an enemy has 10% chance to emit a light that stuns nearby enemies. I don't want anything that works on kill. 20% on... even that's on kill. I mean, that one's at least reasonably useful. Kinda. Just usually ends up littering the ground with those little purple crystals. So, I mean, it's got an owl on it. I like owls. So... yeah, on Rogue Ascent there is a facility on that game. Oh yeah, there's a guy down here, isn't there? No. Tried to lead me with that grenade, didn't you? Oh God! Oh yeah, I had to taunt you, didn't I? That was really good. Well done. Always forget they drop ones. I thought I was safe. But yeah, on... yeah. Haha, indeed. Looks like that grenadier had the last laugh. Good job I've got fucking millions of health kits, though. Right, there's another one. She's using willy-nilly now. Yeah, exactly. Got one more. Use this one, too. That was bad form, actually. I shouldn't be using any of them until we get to the end. Ooh, I could demonstrate, Fee. Look at this. Let's see if he does get... I'd be interested to see the one... I've only had the experience of skipping past him once, so it'd be interesting to see if he does get caught. Maybe he will. I don't know. I haven't tested it enough, but let's live test it now. That's what we do. Right in the middle of a very hard run. Why not? So... I'll finish what I was saying with Twitch though. So on Rogue Ascent, if I get 50 subscribers and put like 8 hours in on video and live streaming, which I can do in a couple of nights, then I would have the ability to link my Twitch to Rogue Ascent, which then means that you guys would be able to pay. I would put it to the very minimum. You'd be paying like pennies to interfere with my gameplay. Help or hinder. You better hinder. I don't want help. I would want you to hinder. And I just think it'd be quite funny that you guys could put me through absolute misery, kind of like the challenges. Oh, that's all right, Fee. Thank you very much. Great memory. You can be my new Weeble. But I haven't got the space for it. All of these things are better. So, right, let's see if we can get it to do it. So we've got one up there anyway, just in case we take some damage. Maybe I'll keep this... I do want to kill it, though, because obviously they're usually good souls. So on this, I would open the gate. Right, so to anybody else who's looking, see how this door is empty. There isn't the little stained glassy sort of looking outline thing on it. The Light Brigade logo-y bits and pieces. It's just blank. That means that this is 100% a giant trap. When you get to, I think it's 7 meters, he will work his way through the door well and come at you, and it's usually walking into it and not realizing that it's a giant trap is what usually gets you. They are a damage sponge, but they are a massive target, and you're usually able to put a lot of damage on them very fast because of how big they are. Their heads are obviously quite big as well, so they're usually quite easy to, again, put a lot of damage on. What we would normally do is, as soon as it triggers, attack, throw spells at it, shoot it, do all the good stuff. Now, what Fee wants to know is, if we are doing this perfect headshot run, and we come up against a giant, because we were lucky enough not to get one, how would you deal with it? Well, this is how I would do it. Run away, make sure the gate's open, let him come through, teleport off to one side, wait here. You may have to teleport from side to side, because if he does the thing that attacks the ground, you have to move out of the way of it. You'll see it, it's like a black thing. I don't actually know what the sound cue is for it. That. And there he is. And then we go there, and we go there, and we pray. And we leave. So I think I can safely say we'd easily get away from that one, but now I'm going to kill him. But that's the... I know what you're saying, Fee. You know, he might have got glitched or he might have got caught. That's the experience that I've had with giants twice now. You're just going to be a bag of laughs, aren't you? I've never actually tested whether giants do hand-to-hand attacks. I'm sure they do. So that might be another way to deal with them as well. There we go. Lovely. So I could have left. I'm sure you can agree that I could have left, but I can't miss out. Not on these. Not on these rarer souls. Ooh. Oh. Same as my one. Right, well, that can go on there. Save as a pouch slot. And lovely. So, yeah. Open the gate. That way they can't get caught on anything. Wait for them to come through. And then go to one side. The only attack that you would have to dodge is when he does the Exorcist-style hex on the floor, in which case you just need to jump to the other side. The other thing that you might find as well is he might be coming this way, because this is, exactly what I did last time. He might be coming at you, but getting caught on that. I know that we can go through it, but maybe the enemies can't. So he might be trying to get to you through there, but he can't because of this bit of gate. So if you then change sides, he should... I mean, maybe this is what happened. He then turns to get to you and wiggles his way through the door and then comes at you. And then what you want to do is you want to be as far back as possible, let him get into this room as much as possible, so that when you teleport past, he's just round the corner, and then you should have the time to pray and foxtrot Oscar. Right. On the noting of Foxtrot Oscaring, let's get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I'd love to do the thing on Twitch. I wish more games had that sort of Twitch integration, but only in VR anyway. Only Rogue Ascent is the only one that I know that has any sort of Twitch integration. And that's the only reason why I would do it. Now, the other thing that I have looked into is by using Restream, I can make sure that I don't miss anybody's chat on all the platforms that I would be on. But then there is another problem that I have as well. I'm already getting to the... Well, not yet, but I could be getting to the point now where chat being read out to me is... Sorry, Fee. Rhythm games do? Elaborate, please. I don't know what the context is on that now because I started talking about something else. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So one of the problems that I have with doing something like Restream and getting lots of chat talking to me in and putting it all together in the one chat that Restream actually does is I could get to the point where I just get absolutely bombarded and overwhelmed by people asking questions, which would be a nice place to be in. Sorry, Fee, what about them? What about... Hang on. Did you actually say? Let me have a look. Well, at least you have to make... Oh, yeah, sorry. So this is one of the problems that I have with the amount that I talk is I kind of forget what I just said. So please elaborate what you... I know those are rhythm games, but what do you mean? Like, are they popular on Twitch or something? Oh, okay. What, you can interfere with people on, like, Beat Saber and stuff? That would be hilarious. Yeah, thank you, Fee. Sorry, I know that was very painful of me. Interesting. I mean... Alright, so there is one problem with rhythm games. And now I'm going to sound, instead of the video DJ that I believe I am, I'm going to sound like a proper content creator. It's part of the problem with that is those games get very easily demonetized, because they're... I don't really care about health at this point, but I want headshots. Got loads of health. Those games get demonetized because of the official tracks in them, which then means that, you know, you're not getting anything. If I was just starting out a channel, then it doesn't matter if things are getting demonetized. The only problem that you can get with having too many things demonetized when you are starting a channel is then when you go to do the YouTube partner program, which is what it's called when you get to the 1,000 subscriptions and the... What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? There's a ghost gun! That was amazing. I got killed because I was fascinated by a ghost gun. That was awesome! That gun was kicking ass. Obviously not kicking ass fast enough to be able to help me out, but that gun was kicking ass. Right. That was annoying, because I don't want to die here, really. Okay, so... it's a good enough... Oh, I'm not going to get anywhere near as much now. No, it was something else. Did you not see the ghost gun just going down the corridor? That was awesome. So, there we go. We've doubled the amount of souls that we get. That, I believe that is a very hard only, or Elite Vanguard only thing. We're on the wrong side here. Oh. Yeah, alright, fine, whatever. I'm coming back here. So again, I want them on the right of this, on the left of the cover, and I want to be on the right to it. That's the wrong side to fight from. Or we could use this, but it's, as we've seen, isn't 100% reliable. I mean, so what do we call this fee? Is this cheating or cheesing or just good tactics? Good use of cover? We just don't know. Or is that a mage? Sounds like a mage. What's he doing? It is a mage. Hello. Nice, nice jump, dude. Oh god, you've got a lot of life. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So here's somewhere that I could get a lot of souls, providing I have the ammunition. One of the things that I can tell you is he can regenerate those guys if their little soul crystal is still there. As soon as you take that soul crystal, the body disappears. Oh, no, that's true. They have nerfed that a little bit. Let's get him down to manageable amounts of health. Yeah, they have nerfed that a little bit so that they're not quite as aggressive as they used to be. So what I'm doing now is I think I will cheese the game a little bit here because I wasn't intending on dying. I've lost out on a lot of souls because of that. On the whole doubling up side of things. Are you just gonna... Oh, so after that wicked assault, you're just gonna wander off, are you? Way steady. Didn't do any more? Oh. Again, fighting from the wrong side of cover. Should skip over there and attack him from the other side. Oh, you little bugger. Let's not die again. You're being a right prick, aren't you? You gonna do it? No, you're not gonna do it. Of course you're not gonna do it. Ah, well, we got some extra souls out of it. So the problem with this now is I've died earlier than I wanted to. In fact, oh yeah, we have got the full 5 lives, which means I'm not going to be able to get the full value of the experience doubling that I've talked about previously. Yeah, it seems it's a good way to waste ammunition, unfortunately. That charm can go on there, because that charm is fucking garbage. That can come with us because we've got space now. It doesn't sell for much, so we want to replace that as best we can. Yeah, ideally I wanted to cross over. Hey, that's better. These sell for the same, but obviously grenades useless unless you're Von, and medipacks very useful for everybody. Yeah, I wish you could counter magic with magic, actually. Because then you're not wasting a finite resource to combat a resource. Oh. Right, now, in this situation, this is where you would get rid of blue grenades. Charms and attachments are always going to be worth more than blue grenades. The higher level, the better. Bye-bye. What's that? Is that a pup? Ooh, Sunburst. Anima Storm. To be fair... in the situation that we're finding, I'm not really using one, so it doesn't really matter. The problem that we've got here is we can't take this with us. Or, well, we could, but it's not worth the faff. The ones aren't actually worth that much. Like, you know, you would buy that for, what, 75? So it would sell... It sells for the same as what you would buy it for, and it goes for double that in souls. If there is a depositing place in... That's the technical term for it. If there is a depositing bit in this level, then we will take that opportunity. But I don't think there is going to be. Look at this area clear. Cheers. That's worth the same as a medikit or a blue or a red grenade. So they're no good to us either. One of the other things I should have showed you on the last one, there's certain items that you can buy for Jeep that you can sell for more than you bought them for. So, like, if he just threw... It's like the trader on Resident Evil 4 all over again. If he just took the thing out of his inventory and chucked it in the lake, he'd have made more money than selling it to me. And I assume that that's what Jude's there for, making money and getting shot by me. So, and he definitely does one of those very well, the other one not so much. It did say level clear, didn't it? Still loads to explore. Right. Back here. Now, I can't remember. Ooh. Yeah, level clear. Cheers, Funkatronic. Right. I can't remember. Either there wasn't one or I already got it. I can't remember if there was a chest on here. I did already get it. So one of the things that you can do if you have a terrible memory, just like me, is if you are about halfway through, because the range isn't infinite, if you're about halfway through the level, look back and pray, and then have a look around you, and it'll show you where everything is. What are these then? Because everything's dead. Oh, it still denotes the little ratties as enemies, even though they're dead. Sure, that's a glitch. Never mind. They're a bug. Are they all rat corpses then? There's definitely more over here. Yeah. Poor ratty. So, oh, and just quickly, for anyone who's wondering what those are, because I think there's something that confuses people. Those are the things, those are crystal lures. They lure enemies towards them and explode. They happen on death. It's part of one of the tarot cards that you can get. It's about as quick an explanation as I can give. No, no, no. Ooh. Oh, no. It's still short. What I was hoping to do in this run is not die until right at the end and then die over and over again repeatedly to double my souls. The more souls you can collect before you die the first time, the bigger your total will get. The highest I've had it up to collecting is about 13 million. So, and that was with getting the right cards as well, which we haven't got this time either. But there's still hope. There's still time. Still time. You can get headshots on rats. Again, worth a little bit of extra souls. Worth going for, because it's a, well, I say a reasonably easy shot. It's totally not, but the hitbox on them is quite small and a bit all over the place when they're coming at you. Remember, ooh, we'll take that with us. Remember that there is chests here now. No, no. Sun's Embrace, no. 10% next shot less after damage. After dealing damage. This one's not too bad. We could push more into Crystal Soul Lore, but that one's probably better. 10% next shot bless after damage. So that's after dealing, not taking. Those ones I'll take. Because I'm always dealing damage on every shot. Those ones also work with, I think most do anyway, but those ones also work with your magic wand, definitely. Because it doesn't specify damage. One thing I have noticed is lockboxes nearly always seem to contain better loot than standard ones. So they are definitely worth hunting out. Right, let us... I'm in a bit of a quandary as to what to do. I wanted to do another quick global run. What time are we on? Come on. Come on, menu. You can do it. Half past. I think we could. I think we will. I'm going to capsize my run very quickly. Right, are you... Oh, yeah. Better stand there, haven't I? What are we saying, Aggie? Up there? Okay, let's go. Again, make sure you turn... Make sure you turn... To make sure I get some ammunition for this. Make sure you turn your teleport and turn thing... turning locked whilst teleporting off. Because that's one of the things that can give you an absolute nightmare on this boss. Trying to get as many headshots as I can if I'm going to end this early. Right. Okay. Over there. I think they've made this boss easier, you know. It was more difficult when you had to jump between all 4 of the platforms each time. Now you just need to pay attention. Oh. Almost forgot about you, though. I nearly always forget about that one. Oh, shit. It's picking up ammunition, then. I do that all the time. I haven't done it much on stream, but I usually do it all the time. Right. That one. Yes. Oh, hello. Ow. I forgot about you. Damn you. Easy, he says. Easier, he says. Usually take a hit on this boss, I might add. Didn't look like it was even racked. Down there. I usually, when I have the presence of mind to, use my pistol for those. So I'm going in with maximum ammunition when you're on Aggie. Same thing with her. If you can maneuver yourself so that you are between her gun line of sight, then you can make her a reasonably easy kill. Because she can't even use one of her attacks on you, the gunshot one. Makes things reasonably simple. Right, let's see if we can end this run. We're going to end this run purposely a little bit earlier, and then I'm going to do another example of quickly flying through a perfect shot run. What I wanted to do, actually, or I might give a try, is use a different class and see if we get different cards and different things. Because I assume the cards are random, they're not always going to be the same. Assume the locations for a sun run are the same, but we'll be able to see if we can, because I'll always make the same build given the choices that I was given. Oh, we need that grenade. Lovely. Remember, make sure you let him get his gun out. Go and get another one. Go and get a freshie. There's plenty on here. Oh, this is very lazy of me. Again, it's because I'm trying to be quick. Always smash all of these. They're worth a small amount of souls, but when we are able to double our amount multiple times, every little bit all adds up. You know, it's like probably what, a few hundred souls? Well, no, probably not a few hundred. A couple of hundred souls here for doing all of this. Doesn't take very long. Nice, quick, and easy to do. You need the ammo anyway. There's potentially goodies that you want to take with you to the shop to sell. Don't tell me it's despawned. Where's the rifle gone? Did I leave it down? Oh, I left it down the bottom. Where'd the grenade roll to? This is the only problem. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Right. Put that there. You do have to find somewhere that it'll roll up to. Otherwise, it'll just roll backwards. That'll probably be okay. And it'll roll off the level if given half a chance as well. 10% chance solves like does double damage. That's good. Sunstrike chain. That can be quite good. 20% of their damage to nearby enemies. Magic reduction. Pfft. It's either that or that's rarer. That's probably going to do us a little bit more. Sunstrike is that does damage when on first hit. So there's a 20% chance that you do more. This procs off with every hit. So that's, even though this is rarer, in my opinion, that's probably better. Should have opened this and had a look what's on offer here before I took that, though. Because I might have changed my mind. Probably. Now, 40% of the time, Sunstrike will proc off on any hit. That would have been quite good with the chain thing for doing a lot of damage. So there is a classic example of why you open both boxes and consider both choices, because it might change what your initial thoughts were. If I wasn't rushing and remembered to do that, that's what I would have done. But I was, and I has, so I've done. Right. Actually, you know what? Let's get everything sold. And I think I'll probably end it there, actually. Because Walking Dead's doing something that I wanted to have a look at. It's playing, what was it? I can't remember what the game is, but it's basically Valorant VR. And I haven't seen anybody really do much coverage of it, and Walking Dead's having a look at it, so I figured that would be a plan. I'm going to have a chill out in there for 5 minutes. Plus, I need to sort this controller out. It's getting even worse. Enemy magic damage reduction, not unless we're doing the run that we started at the start. Sun's Embrace physical damage, no thanks. This isn't particularly great, but I want to try and stay away from Sun's Embrace because I don't want that to keep on showing up. So I'll push into Sun Burst, which is Sun Strike, which is the first shot and now also 40% chance if it happens, has a chance to briefly distract nearby enemies. So I think that means that they'll turn to face the distraction and then attack you. It's not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of in line with what we're doing, so. And what we like for money. We never have to make any decisions again. Right, so. Stoneheart, we don't actually need health-wise, but it's always nice to... Oh, don't fall through. Put you there. It's always nice to have more. You know what? I don't need that. Somebody else can have that. Ooh, Soul Sphere. What's that one? Paralysis on hit. Yes, please. Right, let's just sort our money situation out. Where's our things? There's our things. Lovely. Lovely. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. See, that rifle was worth 400. I have no idea why. It might be, they might go up in price as you get further on in the game potentially. So, Soul Cleanse, no, we don't need that. That's a waste. We'll take that one though. Paralysis chance on any hit, yes please. Any more cards? No. So we'll get this. 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 And. Here's what I was talking about. Grenade. Buy for 12. Sell for 24. Thank you, Jude. All you had to do, right, was take that grenade and throw it in the pond and you would have doubled your money. Instead, I've got your profits. I'm sorry, dude, but it's just good business sense. The pond's right there. In fact, it's not just good business sense. It's fucking lazy. On your part, it really is. Right. So let's pop those in there as well. Because this is all worth extra souls. I mean, being generous to all the other players. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Don't want to be giving people clips. Note as well how when I'm selling my pistol ammunition, I have my pistol in hand. I find that's the best way to pluck your pistol ammunition out. Cool. Money, 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 money. There's one last thing that we could do. Oh, you've restocked. Lovely. I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll take this. Come on. Oh, come on. Silly thing. Bop. Bop. Sure somebody will need those. And oh, I think I've still got some things in here as well. Hey, there's one. Lovely. Nobody wants stun grenades. Sell them. We might get another Jude visit, so where did that heart go? Did I crack it already? Did I put it on the steep? I thought I put it here. Did I give it away? No. Oh, I'm on 38. I've already cracked it. Idiot. Cool. You're no use to me anymore, sir. Cheers and gone. Again, let him say traitor and draw his rifle before you then nail him. Oh. Even... Oh. That was silly of me. Oh. Actually, was that silly of me? So that doubles up to 200. The heart's back. This is actually something I wanted to test and I never got round to doing it. Oh, you're still sold out. Look at that. On one rare occasion, Jude got his vengeance. Good man. You killed me quite quickly there. Well done, sir. You know what? See, because I wasn't supposed to do that. You know what? Let's end this run like that. Go on then. After that amazing accuracy through the wall, and now you're missing me. What a guy. So what I'm doing here is I'm just ending this run because it's not going to be as profitable on the whole souls side of things as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it only does that once. There we go. 400,000 now. I can get another heart. Oh, I'll give this to players. Yay. More souls. Oh, I should have collected that first. Idiot. Because this 7,400 would be doubling up each time. Damn it. Fucking idiot. I was kind of hoping that maybe losing a life would refresh his menu, but it hasn't. So, never mind. Oh. Oh. When you're ready, Jude. So, 429,000. Come on. Trying to hit me and hit me. And so at this point, when you're starting to pick up that many souls, because you'll see each time I'm doing this, that number is actually, so we're at 429,000 and 0 souls. When I take this now, I'll get 860,000. What I would advise, turn away, then pray. Hold this hand out behind you. Otherwise, the game can slow to an absolute fucking crawl as all of those souls are coming towards your hand to the point where it feels like it might actually crash and die. So, again, this isn't the most efficient way to do it, but it'll give us a good few level ups for the sniper class. And the thing is, I could play through this game 100 times. However, this saves me having to do the same thing 100 times to get max level. I can just get it through this. Got one life left. Come on. The other thing as well, the reason why I hope this actually stays in the game is because it's very risk reward. You cannot risk depositing your souls, but because you're not going and depositing your souls each time, you're getting double. But if you die and then you can't recollect them, you lose it all. Now, that's not the normal way that you would play this game. That's the way that I would play this game if there was benefit to doing it. There is benefit to doing it. Unfortunately, it's a bug. So, again, this will start really going to town if I don't look away. So, look away, pray, right hand behind you. And so you'll feel all the things being absorbed into your hand, but because the game doesn't have to render it all in front of you, it doesn't matter. 1,700. 1,700. 1.7 million souls. Get off. Really gonna have to have a look at that controller. I'm not getting Quest. If I was gonna get new controllers, it'd be Quest Pro ROMs. I'm not paying out for those. Right, your usefulness has ended. Let's not die. Get right back here. See, last time he actually shot me through the corner of that bloody wall. Is that paralysed? Yes, it has. Lovely. And I don't think I can do it again. I think it only lets you do it once, doesn't it? Yeah. Never mind. Ammo. 10. Rifle. Should be worth 200. Was worth 200 this time. There you go. And right, only thing we need now is a little depositoire to put our souls in. So let's go and find one of those. Now, herein lies the risk with what I'm doing here. I'm actually quite low on ammunition with the way that I usually play this game anyway. Oop. And wouldn't it be funny with 1.7 million souls if I died now with 0 lives and my run was ended? That's 1.7 million on the line right now. That would be 1.7 million wasted. I'm going in with low ammunition to arguably one of the harder levels in the game. This could be risky, couldn't it? Genuinely, it could be quite risky. Guys in this level have no problems pushing your shit in. So, on that note, let's be ginger, shall we? Or play it gingerly. This is a horrible level to do it on. I don't know what's cover and what's not. Thankfully, we've got an ally. Oh, God. Here he comes. Wow, that's one hell of an ally. And that's because the cover's rendered in before. That's the one thing that this hasn't got going for it. There's cover there, and I can't get them because of it. They can get me, though. Nope. Shit. I have to wait. Hope my ally does the business. Go on, get in there and defend my honour. I am not killing that guy. Not risking it. Oh, hello. Do some ammunition, actually. Not money. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, yeah, you can easily have your ass kicked on Ashen something? Can't remember. Oh, it's not even a depository. I'm out. There'll be one on the next level, hopefully. You know what though? Having said that, could do with some ammunition. Where are you? This is not a good level. I appreciate the design that's gone into this, but because of the priorities, I think you get one shot with this one. Ooh, you almost had my number. It's got a red dot sight, look. Yeah, not ideal. Oh, doesn't even work. This is a bolt action. Stop it, you. Ow. I'm only up here for ammo. Lovely. Probably get that box as well, because I can't help myself. Oh, actually, no, there is a point for going for the box. If I get that bonus 25% on deposit, well, that's some extra spondoolies on the old... well, that's half a second delay on shot. That one's really good for doing extra damage, obviously. Caps out at 5,000. It actually says that on the card if you go on to the details of it. So, Oh. Again, this is part of the reason why I discovered that whole... Oh, I don't know if I discovered it or not, but I'm the first person that I saw talking about it. The whole double XP glitch. Or double souls glitch, rather, should I say. Is because that's genuinely the way that I play. And if I then die and my souls kept doubling... Initially, it was me and Jay were talking about it when we went, Beanie, when we went up to Pico last, and we were trying to work it out between us why it keeps on happening. And I put it out there that I think it just happens on bosses, and he didn't know why. And then obviously we started talking about it, and then I did some testing when I got back and found out exactly what it was. So again, though, I spoke to the developers straight away about it and was like, look, this is why people are getting huge amounts of level ups on your game. But then again, I don't think a lot of people realize what's going on or what they're doing. So they're, I don't know, making use of a bug or an exploit, even though they're not meaning to. Oh, come on. We were supposed to be finished by now. Enemy kill. See, again, normally I wouldn't get that if it was a choice. But if I can buy it, well, why not? And you're not really doing anything for us, are you? So don't need the souls because it's only a few thousand. Well, it's only a few hundred more. Just want the depository thing and gone. And we'll go and see what Walking Dead's doing. Don't know if anyone's heard of or seen Valorant. It's like CSGO. Oh, hello. Damn. The thing that I find with these bits, take cover, use magic, try and have a full clip ready at all times. Where you can... Oh, he's got a shield. Where you can hold back. Are you firing at somebody else? You are. Watch out for those sniper ones as well. They do a lot of damage. Ow. Also, another thing to note as well is if you... there you are. If you push into them... You've at least, you can get close and make easier shots. And on top of that as well, if you push forward and make ground, they will usually come straight to you. With what I was talking about with that whole letting them initiate a hand-to-hand combat attack and then running away can buy you those seconds that you might need to pump a few more shots into them and kill them if they are trying to indeed push your shit in, as they do. As I said, I know it was one of the big complaints about the game to begin with. I used to like it because it made certain levels ridiculously hard. That enemies coming and pushing you, being really aggressive and coming straight at you at the beginning, and loads of enemies around the door at the beginning of the level, made it like really hard, but there was still techniques that you could employ to do it. It's part and parcel of the reason why I found that you could skip to the end of a level and just leave, because I found that military doctrine is the best way to attack the best way to defend yourself against a really good ambush is to attack. So if you get completely by surprise, the worst thing that you can do is run. You'll just get cut down. The only real thing that you can do is just charge the position. Gurkhas do a wonderful job of that sort of shit. It's awesome. Right, again, with purifying, turn away. Put hand in and turn away. And then close your eyes. There you go, there's 28 levels for doing not a lot of work. Happy days. I'll tell you what, I should have got that. I'm going to be... if this has got the 25%er in. Watch it have the 25%er in. Oh, no, it didn't. Tell you what, Sunstrike's getting pretty powerful right now. Going to be doing shed loads of damage. Right. Where's an enemy? Have I killed them all? I'm sure I haven't killed them all. Have I actually killed them all? I didn't think I cleared the level. Bloody did as well. Next. But yeah, as I say, by pushing through when the game used to be a lot harder at the start of levels, pushing through when they all used to gang around the entrance, pushing through meant that when you got to the end of the level and past all of that nastiness, you were surrounded by the by the dark crystals, and they're not going to unleash their occupants until you start killing, so you could kind of regroup and like play from the back, so to speak. Bet this will have a 25% in. Well, that would have been better than nothing, but never mind. Right. Cheers. Those STG gunners, they're the same gun as the heavy assault gets. Those are the ones to watch out for. They will take your lunch twice. They do a hell of a lot of damage, and they fire rapidly, so you can be low on life and then get killed twice. Oh look, there you go, we actually get the name as well. He's considered an obsidian tank. So obsidian tanks have STGs. STGs are fucking nasty. Anyway, that'll do. Thank you all very, very much for watching. This has been Light Brigade on the Quest 2. I have been Silver Tongue Devil, the Sniper. Good night.